Okay, so I haven't done a solo stream in a while. I just tend to prefer to stream with people, but it's Mother's Day, and I feel like playing the Oregon Trail. So I'm actually going to start a new save slot and just go from, like, a blank slate. This is the 2023 version. They have updated a whole bunch of shit. So, I don't know if I would call it more accurate. Maybe it is more accurate, but it is less whitewashed, I guess. And, there's a lot more to it. You don't just go through and, like, then the game's over. There are little mini games, you know, different kinds of trails to go down, different difficulty levels. So on my other save, I've played a lot of it. I am not doing the prologue again. The prologue was annoying as fuck. Okay. So yeah, like you can see there are a whole bunch of new journeys and everything. Okay. So let's just start on the Oregon Trail. The original. Well, not, as I said, remake. But the remake of the original. Haha. Okay. Starting my journey. This is the first one, right? Yeah. I like that you can start from checkpoints, but I don't tend to. Take a journey across 2,000 miles of plains, rivers, and mountains. If for some reason you don't survive, your wagon burns or thieves steal your oxen, or you run out of provisions or you die of cholera, don't give up. Try again and again and again. So this isn't the first time I've played the Oregon Trail, even when I downloaded it and did my first one, because I went to a retro gaming expo, I think about a year ago, and I got to play it on an old Commodore. That was fun. I worry about the dim-witted. I generally don't like to go with frail, dim-witted, paranoid. Those are all a little iffy to work with during the trail. You don't want too much of one thing either. Slack is also really annoying. So I don't want that banker. I do want a banker, but that banker is not going to work for me. So I'll go with the adventurer. Paranoid is awful. Because they won't do fucking anything you ask them to do. I do need a banker. Refine means she's going to get dirty a lot quicker, though. That's a problem. Funny and kind is nice. Neat could be a problem. Optimistic is really good, though. Because they don't get worn out quite as easily. Their morale stays up. He gets morale from being kind. And I like that because I do like to be kind in the game to other characters. Usually because there's a benefit later on. So I'm going to customize this. The kits are really useful But I prefer to start off with a big wagon and just get the very basics that I need. Because, you know, the first leg is not that dangerous. That would be... I need food. Okay. I was hoping to have enough of that. I don't, but I will add that. Let me see how that looks. Okay. This is not bad. I probably should select a kit, but I'm not gonna. Okay, let's talk to people. Greetings, fellow travelers. Are you heading to Oregon too? It's been quite the journey already, hasn't it? And it's meant to get harder from here. Perhaps you can help me out? I met this woman here. She left with her family, heading to Oregon. I very much wish to see her again. Ava was her name. You haven't met her, have you? She is incredible. Radiant as the sun itself and twice as bright. The most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Friend, I can call you that, yes? You must help me find her. Please, if you run into Ava, anywhere on the trail, tell her about me. Tell her Douglas, that's me, will meet her at Fort Laramie. I'm going to assist him. Thank you, my friend. It must have been fate for me to be so lucky to find someone so kind. I hope to see you again soon. The party has heard that the famous mountain man, Moses Harris, is staying in town, and decides to seek out his advice. Unfortunately, they find him in a rather poor condition. He's laid out in his hospital bed, dehydrated and clearly in pain. Despite his suffering, he agrees to talk to the party and share what wisdom he has. What would they like to ask him about? We were out on the Black Hills, no meat, and snow 50 foot deep. One day we crossed a canyon and made it into the prairie. There was green grass, green trees, and birds singing. All this in February. We all sung out, hurrah! Despite being exhausted, Moses Harris starts to tell his story. I was hungry, so I went for one of those singing birds. The critter came down in pieces, head rolling right off its body and still singing. It was made of stone. His eyes are wide as he recalls the shocking details. And we took an axe to a tree and got nothing but stone. All our animals stood shaking over the grass, and I swear it was made of stone too. Can you imagine a whole petrified forest? The earnestness in his voice is quite evident as the strange tale comes to an end. I'm gonna leave. It's not really much Moses can offer me right now. Let's see. Trading here, even though we just bought a whole bunch of supplies, gives me the benefit of learning about my character's abilities. In this case, I believe it's wits that does haggling. So I haggle, and it doesn't really matter if I get, you know, the haggle to work. Though, in this case, I will trade 15 bullets for 5 toolboxes. That's a pretty decent deal. But what it does do is it lets me know if I can haggle with certain characters later on when it does matter. Yeah, it's fine. I was never going to take this anyway. Haggle? would like the coffee if I can manage it, but probably not. Yeah, no. Okay. Let me organize a little bit. I can actually just use a couple of these things too. But I have to leave trade. No. Okay. That's not the best wayfinding that we could have. Alrighty. We don't need any services. We don't need to rest, so let's go. Sorry, I'm eating also. Kansas River Crossing, a popular river crossing. The first challenge for any westward bound party. Pelts can be useful for sealing the wagon before crossing. So I need to avoid a broken arm and avoid contracting cholera. Cholera, to the best of my knowledge, is caused from drinking contaminated water. So I need to be really conscious of any streams or ponds I come upon whenever my characters are looking for water. The leg thing, or the arm thing, I don't remember. The broken bone thing, that's pretty random. That can happen just walking down the street with this game. I can avoid taking unnecessary risks, but I probably won't. No. Don't mind me just walking forever with my menu up. Still grueling. We're gonna leave it at meager. Of course that happens after I take a bite. The party is at a complete loss for words. It's not every day that a man falls from the sky. Regardless, the responsible thing to do might be to offer some assistance. Assuming he survived the fall. Consarn it all! Looks like I've run out of steam again. I knew these engines were nothing but trouble. The strange man dusts himself off. Don't mind my accents. I never said they were good. Excuse me, where are my manners? My name is Samuel Peppard, and thank you kindly for your help just now. What you just witnessed was my latest invention, a flying machine, though I admit it's something of a work in progress. All that's missing is the right source of power. Steam engines, modern though they may be, are simply not up to the task. Samuel Peppard stroked his chin in thought. I'm going to marvel at his idea. You are quite right to be impressed. I have studied the work of Sir George Cayley, an English inventor who has already built a working heavier-than-air glider. It's only a matter of time before humanity achieves the dream of powered flight. My dream is that an American will be the first to make such a flight. Indeed, if the winds are favorable, I see no reason why it shouldn't be me. Samuel Peppard looks very excited. It was a pleasure to meet you. Maybe, I don't know why I said maybe. Perhaps we will see each other again. After all, who knows what the future holds? I shall endeavor to spy you from above. New quest. I have no idea who's the best to choose for the hunting. She was an adventurer, wasn't she? Great. A 2 out of 6. That's lovely. Fuck. It takes 2 shots for an oxen. Not an oxen, a bison. There we go. Ah! Great. I got something. I don't have a knife yet, so... pelts are going to be pretty hard to come by. Amelia spies a wounded jackrabbit limping amidst the grass off the trail. A swift gunshot would put it out of its misery and provide a little food. Oh, I don't know any of their shooting skills yet. Oh, shit! Amelia's a shooter. I didn't expect that. I don't know why. Alright. Got a pelt and some meat. I'm gonna go ahead and just rearrange. Nice. So yeah, you can collect animal sightings also. Amelia's probably going to be my shooter, but I need to find out everyone's stats. Who knows, there could be a 4 in there. Alright. Fuck. That was close. There we go. I should get a good amount of pelts out of that. I don't think I can carry that much back, though. Oh, I can carry it all back. Delphine's strong. 5 pelts. That should be enough to get us across the river. Hopefully. Any luck? An infernal whining fills the air. Swarms of mosquitoes plague the party, borne on the wind from the nearby water. They assault any exposed skin, covering the party in itchy bites. Well, no one's real bad off just yet. I do need clothes, though. If I can trade for clothes at the Kansas River crossing, I'm going to. I don't think there's a store available here. Greetings, emigrants! Welcome to the Kansas River. How you choose to cross is the first real test of the trail. Now don't even think about fording any river deeper than the wagon bed. About 2.5 feet. You'll swamp your wagon and lose your supplies. You can caulk the wagon bed and float it, or be smart and hire me to take your wagon on my ferry. Why not have a look around before you decide? You can talk to me anytime you want to hear about the crossing options again. Now the first thing I want to do is trade. There is no one that has clothes, but I would like to try and get that clock. I don't have enough. Well, okay. I don't think I need pelts, because at this point I should only need like 5 pelts. And I have plenty. Toolboxes, I haven't used my toolboxes yet, and wheel grease I don't need just yet. So let's move on. Do I need to rest? Let me see if I'm gonna caulk it or not. Reconsider. I'm gonna use 3 pelts. That's a 90% chance of success. I'll rest 1 night, because that'll improve it, and I'll also get some stamina back. Perfect. Ford. Why'd I lose morale over that? I always wind up holding my breath at this part. There was one game I had where I made it to like the last, like one of the last crossings, not the very last one though. And I caulked, and I had almost a full chance of success, and I overturned, and it changed the whole fucking game for me. I had been doing just fine up until then. Yay, stuff. I need to collect meat and collect pelts, which I can get from going hunting there. I can also change my rations, because I have a ton of meat. 300 pounds, I can... Okay. Delphine reaches into the wagon to check the group's supplies, then emits a startled yelp and stumbles backwards. A snake hastily slithers out of the wagon, though nobody manages to get a good look at its species. The creature has bitten Delphine in the arm. Treat it. Oh, I don't have a physician on this save, do I? Suck butt. That worked when it shouldn't have worked. Okay. Amelia treats Delphine's wound, applying medicine and a clean bandage. Luckily, it looks as if she will make a full recovery. Okay, that's nice. Whenever there's glowing animals like that, you can collect them. Okay. Oh, right, repack. Can I use this? How's your wayfaring skill? Not great. Your composure is really good, okay. The fuck? The wagon's back wheel catches in one of the trail's myriad of ruts. It sticks and jams fast, it will move no further. As things stand, pushing the wagon free will strain the party, or worse. One might unpack its cargo to lighten it first, which would be tolerably safer. But the more cargo is unloaded, the longer the process will take. I'm gonna unpack some, and not all. Oh, peachy. Well, my morale went up. stamina went down, and Amelia is very dirty. I have no clothing. I really need to trade for some clothes. Alright, we don't know how Otto Otto's a priest. I should have known better. Alright. Oh, it doesn't really matter. Because I'm the one doing the shooting. Ah, fuck. Over here. Wasting bullets. I'm not wasting any more bullets on. But I said if I see another deer, I might shoot it. I couldn't get to it in time. That's fine. He was low on stamina, wasn't he? I carried 100 pounds back. That should meet my requirement. I got 4 pets. That should also meet my requirement. Oh. 84 of 100 pounds of meat collected? No. No. I collected 100 pounds. We all saw that, right? Well, I'll get the medicine at least. Oops. Big XP. Otto checks the bag of flour, then recoils in disgust. It is infested with weevils. Should the flour be discarded? Yes, we have plenty of food, and I'm not risking sickness. We're right on top of the location, though. I really need clothing for Amelia. Actually, I really need clothing for all of them. They're all filthy. Come on, someone have clothes. No one has clothes. Can I have some coffee? Coffee would be very helpful. Nope, I cannot. Okay. I don't need the pelts. Well, how many pelts do I have? I have 9 pelts. That should help me seal up. Can always go back to it. I do need to rest though, I'm pretty sure. But I can rest and make things better for myself at the crossing. That would be a caulking. Diesel 5. Now I can rest and wait for improvements, which will also give me back some stamina, won't it? Did it not give me back stamina? Oh dear, it did not. Let me reconsider. Back. I'm gonna rest. I'm gonna lose some time here, but I'm at a grueling pace, so I should be fine. Okay. I don't have coffee, so I need them to fully be better before I get out of here. Okay. We're still caulking. We're gonna reseal. 94. Oh, I don't have to rest and wait for improvements or nothing. Let's go. Ooh. 98% caulk. That'll work. I do it every time. I'm holding my breath again. I need to stop that. I was at 98% fine, and I still held my breath. I disagree with the having not collected enough meat, but okay. I have to collect pelts and meat again. Which I can do by going here. It means those question marks are staying question marks, but at least I'm getting what I need. Alright. I don't have a lot of bullets, though. I only have 11 bullets. Stop right there! Hand over your money! I'll fight back. Fight me, you coward! The bandit senses the hesitation in Amelia's voice and charges in for a brawl. The scuffle is brief, but both parties walk away with their fair share of bruises. Fighting is rarely the answer, but for now the situation is diffused. Oh, let me see if I can heal Amelia. Not handing over money. I mean, I only have $4, but still, it's the principle. Like, fuck you. Go get your own money. Alright. Amelia's fine. Ah, Mr. Peppard. Well met, travelers. It's good to see you again so soon. Samuel Peppard waves hello. I've decided to stop my work on the flying machine for now. The general principles are sound, but I believe I will have to wait for the advent of a more powerful engine. Besides which, I have yet to solve the issue of how I safely land. Samuel Peppard nurses his bruised arm. In the meantime, I've begun work on a new invention. It's a little more down to earth, I admit, though I believe it will revolutionize travel nonetheless. Let's encourage him. Thank you for your support, friends. It is a comfort to know that you hold the sciences in such high regard. I don't know where the word high turned into her, but okay. Samuel Peppard looks quite pleased with himself. As I was plummeting to the ground, I had a revelation. A vision of the wind rushing through my hair. Yes, I shall build a new wagon, powered entirely by the wind. Why walk to Oregon when you could sail? Samuel Peppard is overcome with excitement. All I require is a little financial assistance to get me started. Never fear, I'm not going to ask you for your savings. Rather, I believe there are investors at Julesburg who may be interested in funding my project. Perhaps you can spread the word to them. I'd be much obliged for the help. Yeah, I could try to help you get other people's money. I don't have anything for you, though. Okay. Greetings, travelers. Are you journeying to Oregon, or perhaps Horse Creek for the treaty signing? Come, sit. You must tell me your stories before we move on. There is time. Sorry about my brother, travelers. He is very friendly. Perhaps too much for his own good. You won't find anyone more reliable, though. Unfortunately, we've run into a delay in our travels, and my brother is getting rather restless. Perhaps if it's not too much trouble, you could humor him? He is always excited to talk to other people from the East. We're waiting anyway, so it might pass the time. Oh, it's kind of you to ask. Most travelers do not take the time. My father is very sick, you see, and we've had to take regular breaks on our journey. Annie, they don't need to know such things. People like them don't care. Father, don't be silly. They seem friendly enough. I apologize for my father, travelers. We will be out of your way as soon as he recovers. Of course I'm going to offer assistance. And I'm going to give some medicine. Ah, thank you, friends. This kind of medicine isn't what we traditionally use, but maybe it will help. It's worth a try. No, I won't take that stuff. I'll be fine once we reach Horse Creek. And stop traveling so much. You should try, Father. Similar medicine has saved my life many times. It may help. Father, these travelers have shown us kindness. You promised you would give up on this stubbornness once we found Black Beaver. Sorry about my father's traveler. He is in a lot of pain. Thank you for offering your assistance, though. You've given us more consideration than most other travelers. So they're signing a treaty with, the Westerners. I always skip it because I've read it once, and now I'm just bored with it. Okay, that's the hunting place. So I have 11 bullets. So I need to be careful about my shooting here. And I need bullets. Shot him in the butt. Nope, not fucking with bison right now. Bison take too much. Besides, I'll get more pelts this way because there's more carcasses. Now, you all saw 100 pounds there, right? Because I don't want to collect 100 pounds. Carries 100 pounds of meat back to the story. I don't want to collect the 100 pounds and then not get points for the 100 pounds. Alright, I got 5 pelts. That should at least be good. How many pounds was it requiring? Oh, okay, I've got the check marks already. Good. We have a lot of food. Give me them raccoons. Okay, we should be right around the corner from next stop. A short distance ahead, a freshet of water cascades from a stone outcrop, plummeting several feet into the basin below before settling into a cold, clear pool. There we go. Now I have coffee. That's nice. Ooh, storyline. Did you come from Independence, too? I met this amazing man there. He was handsome and so kind. I wanted to spend forever with him, but my father won't allow it. He wants me to marry this rich banker to connect our families. All my father ever does is tell me what to do, but I want to love who I love, not some rich snob. I just can't do it. I'm thinking of running away, going to find his wagon train so we can be together. You have to help me, please. Anything you can lend. I'll find a way to pay you back. You have my word. I don't have money. Douglas, that's him. You met him in Independence after I left, you say? Thank you, travelers. I have decided I will go and be with my love. I'm going to give her food. I've got plenty on me. And hopefully that'll get her there. Normally I give money. I haven't gotten any, though. It's a long way before the next place you can safely rest. Enjoy the peace and quiet while you can. Perhaps you should carve your name into the rocks. How am I carving my name without a rock? I mean, a knife, though I did accidentally answer my own question, didn't I? Okay. Alright, let's see what trades I need clothing! Someone give me clothing. Get the fuck out of here. I've never gone this long without someone offering some kind of clothing. Okay. You want 9 toolboxes? That is all my toolboxes. I'm not doing that. I'm not giving you 9 toolboxes. I would like the medicine. That would be very useful. I'm not doing that, though. Oh, that sucks. I can give him pelts, though. 5 pelts? I'd rather do the meat. How many bullets do I have? 6 bullets. I can get a lot of meat off of 6 bullets. Yeah. Now that I have more of that, I can give the 9 toolboxes because that'll leave me with 4. And then I'll have more medicine, so that's good. Alright. The more medicine is worth it. Okay. That's gonna drive me nuts. Okay. What do you want for 1 coffee? I have a lot of bait. I haven't used any bait yet. Oh. Yeah, but I could do the pelts. Coffee does come in handy, especially later on. And it doesn't take up a lot of space. So, let me just grab that. Okay. Do I need to rest? Probably. Yeah, and I should do it twice because my shooter needs it. Nah, I'm not gonna do it twice. I can always use coffee if I need to. Okay. Onwards. Ooh, I need to change it because right now Right now I have them eating heartily, and I cannot do that because I traded a lot of fucking food. I can get food over here, and I really want to run into some fishing, so I'm going over there. Still no clothes. Someone's getting something. Someone's getting sick. A bison lies in the dirt beside the trail, unmoving. It doesn't appear to have any external wounds or evidence of sickness, at least at a quick glance. However, further investigation may be necessary to determine the safety of any meat. Well, I still need to know what these two do. Delphine's face grows pallid as she approaches the carcass. Choking down vomit, Delphine doesn't even dare inspect. Ooh. You got dirty for no reason. Otto's face turns green at an alarmingly rapid rate as he inspects the carcass. The smell overpowers his senses and forces him to turn back with nothing in hand. Alright. After his reaction, no one else is willing. That was a big bump. And I'm going to repair that before it becomes a problem. Look at these flies buzzing around me. What happened now? Ugh. Inspect. You gotta be good at something, Delphine. Oh, medicine. I found the thing she's good at. It's gonna ask me if I want to rest. We're gonna try it. She has a broken leg. Phenomenal. That's spoofy. Bring it down to 29. That's the best I got. When we get to Fort Kearney, I'll be able to heal her at a doctor's office. Just going to be pretty useless up until then. The group is hailed by a disheveled-looking couple on the side of the trail. A young girl nervously peeks out from behind them. Thank all that is good, other travelers. You are the first people we've seen in some time. A sight for sore eyes indeed. It doesn't make for much of a good story, truth be told. Our wagon broke down. We weren't prepared. My husband did the best he could, but he has a broken arm, and without spare parts, we're stuck. We considered leaving the wagon, but it is just the three of us. Me, my husband, and little Mary here. We wouldn't survive this journey with what we have left. We might be able to make it, if only we had some more supplies. That's why I was so happy to spot you. Please, I beg for your assistance. Let's try to repair the wagon for her. Who might be good at it? Amelia has been good at everything so far, but she's got to have a weak spot. So I'm not going to go to her. Betty's an adventurer, if I remember correctly. She might be able to. He looks strong, but he's a priest. So I don't know that fixing thing would be in his wheelhouse. Pun intended. Okay. Okay, well that sucks. She doesn't have the skill to fix it. What kind of supplies can... 100 food? Leaving me with 23 food. I get a harmonica from them. But it starts me on a whole storyline. That was probably a stupid idea, but we're gonna yeah, we're gonna stick to bare bones, which is 8 pounds per day, 8, 16, 24. I have got 3 days of food. Please be fishing. I need this to be fishing or something. Betty lets out an ear-splitting cry and the wagon lurches suddenly. Tripping over a simple stone in the soil, Betty falls and finds herself crushed under the unstoppable wagon wheel. She has suffered grievous injuries and needs serious treatment. The party should stop to treat her. Alright. That's not going to be good for me. I need to run into some food very quickly. Fishing! Yes! I can do something with fishing. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and go fishing. Who's got the most? Amelia's running low. I don't know what her attitude is. I don't know what his attitude is. I don't know what anyone's attitude fucking is. He's a priest. He's gotta have a good attitude, right? He's funny and kind. He sounds like he has a good attitude. I'm gonna go with him. He's at the very least got a decent... Yes! Context clues! Haha. Alright. I got very lucky. I'm running across fishing. Okay. 55 pounds, that'll last us a little bit. I saw that shiny. I think it was this one. Oh, there we go. You look big. I was wrong. It is not big. Alright, 120 pounds. That helps. I hope I can carry all 120 back. That's why I use someone with a lot of stamina. Because that really lends to how much they can take back. Can't clean it properly because he ain't got a knife. How much food do I have now? 110 pounds. I carried 120 back, and I have 110 pounds. I'm going hunting. I was apparently starving. Now, going hunting now means I probably won't have enough... You bastard. Enough bullets for the next one. But that's fine. Because I'll look for stuff. Oh, okay. Amelia is pretty decent at carpentry, actually. She just seems to be a little bit of a Mary Sue, doesn't she? Here, let's fix these. You there. You there. And repack you. I feel like I could use a stamina boost. Alright, let's go! Yes, everyone's very sad. Delphine lets out a cry of pain and clutches her leg, unable to move. It appears as if she has a cramp for overexertion. Sure. Great. Let's go. Okay. Let's go hunting. Amelia is rested, so we might as well use her. Fuck! No, I'm not fucking with bison. Come on, one more deer. Alright, I actually want to run out of bullets. Otherwise, it'll make me hunt when I get to the next one instead of just looking for foodstuffs. Like generic foodstuffs. So, that's what I'm gonna do. Just waste that last one. Okay. Got 4 pelts. And now it won't let me hunt over there because I don't have... Bastard. Sure. Great heavens, this is just packed terribly. It's fine. Oh, I forgot to repack that. Alright. So anyway, as I was saying, it won't let me hunt over there. Great. Dysentery. It's because she's dirty. Not a whole fucking lot I can do about it. She's probably going to die, isn't she? Amelia spies a cluster of mushrooms protruding from the dust on the side of the trail. Okay. The mushrooms are a vibrant yellow with a strange funnel-like, we're gonna inspect them. Wayfinding of 0. Yeah, we're gonna leave them behind. Never eat a mushroom if you don't know what it is. It's just a good rule of thumb. I'm gonna waste one medicine on her because dysentery can kill her. Do not want her to die. She hasn't been all that helpful, mind you, but I still don't want her to die, just in general. Let me use morale. The party is waved down by a young woman by the side of the road. She looks to be in a rather desperate situation. Please stop, we're in need of your help, the woman calls out to the party. Now what's the use in that, Alice? They're just gonna ignore us like the last lot or worse. How many caravans has it been now? Nobody wants anything to do with us. I still have faith, Joseph. There are good people on this trail. I know someone will help us. Please, travelers, we've run desperately low on food. We have gone hungry night after night. You must help us. The pair certainly look hungry, but the party has to consider their own situation, too. I'm going to give them 30 meat. We still have 100. We're still on the, we're still on the super diet. The hunger strike, because I have not done very well up until now. Alright, so we don't have bullets here. So without any ammo, the only recourse is to try and gather some of the berries and fruits that the animals have been living on. After some time, Amelia stumbles across some purple berries. She gathers as many of them as she can and carries them back to the wagon. So we did get some food stuff. Great! Oh, that's exactly what we needed. Amelia has dysentery. Sure. Okay. Estimated arrival, 1 day. That's what you want to see. Wait, please! It's already over. We're barely out of Alcove Springs and we've fallen apart. Please, you must help reunite us. None of us can make it to Oregon alone. I'm just going to agree to help. They're basically a band of soldiers and they've split up and he wants help finding them. You get little coins, dragoon coins, for helping them. I'll make my way to the Blue Mountains. Please rescue as many of the dragons as you can on your way there. So, Dragoon Medallion is usually good for, trading. Oh, that's what I needed. The clouds break as rain pelts the trail. Water gathers in the myriad wagon ruts, turning the soil to mud. As the mud builds up, the oxen slip and slide and the wagon becomes bogged down, forcing the party to stop. Trying to continue along the trail when the ground is slippery could prove dangerous. Alternatively, the party could make camp and wait out the weather. We have to wait it out. Oh good, we didn't lose an oxen. Party awakens. Wet and cold to find the rain continues to pour. I guess we will wait. Oh good, it stopped. And we didn't lose any oxen. Normally I lose ox whenever I have to do that. I wind up running off and hiding behind a fucking rock. Betty has dysentery. Sure. Great. That's phenomenal. I need a doctor for every one of my characters, and that is very expensive. Hey, it looks like medicine has always been an issue in America. The party's water supply is low. A pond with a few mosquito larvae swimming lazily on the surface. I'm gonna continue without water. Stamina and morale can take a hit, but I don't think a single one of them can afford cholera. Oh, Betty is gonna die. She's got a broken leg. She's got fucking dysentery. Yeah, she's doing great. She is all of us in 2020. Her max health is 2 right now. Ahead, a cluster of buildings is laid out in a square about 4 acres wide, surrounding a copse of cottonwood trees. As the wagon approaches, the sound of lively bustling comes into earshot. Who would I like to heal? Betty. Sounds like the good one. I've unlocked a new journey, Winter Migration. I will take the medicine and I will thank you for it. Entering Fort Kearney. Alrighty. Talk. Travelers, it's good to see some new faces on this trail. I hope your journey is going well. We've only had a few issues ourselves. Say, you haven't encountered a young woman named Ava, have you? Ava. I don't know why I started saying Ava. She's my daughter, ran off to be with some flapdoodle. She's engaged to a nice young baker traveling with us. She has flagrantly disobeyed me. If you see her, tell her we'll be waiting at Fort Laramie for 4 days. What happens after that is her problem. Look, if you keep your eye out for me, I'll make it worth your while. I have been low on money for a very long time, and I normally just tell him I'll keep an eye out for Ava, so I'm going to tell him this time. What? You helped her run away? Where do you get off butting into my family's business like that? Leave. Get out of my sight. Well, peachy. That did nothing for me. Ladies and gentlemen, are you tired of hitching your wagon to an odoriferous pack of oxen? What if I told you there's a better way? A new mode of transportation that will change your life forever. An enthusiastic gentleman is giving a speech to anyone who will listen. Forget everything you know about traveling by wagon train. What I propose is nothing less than a total revolution in overland travel. But how is that possible, you say? He pauses for dramatic effect. My overland navigation company will take all the guesswork out of westward travel. Why, all you need to do is rent a seat in one of my fantastic inventions and pack your finest clothes. I, William Thomas, will take care of everything else. And what is this invention, I hear you ask? Imagine, if you will, a grand fleet of prairie schooners, all operating on wind power. Ooh. I am still sick, so my throat is not happy. Yes, you heard that right, wind power. It carries our forebears across the Atlantic Ocean, and now it shall carry you across the continent. There's plenty of wind on the prairie, I say. Why not make use of it? Now all I need to build the first prototype is a small investment. And as I am an honest man, I'll offer a generous percentage. I'm going to mention Samuel. It's a strange coincidence, he says. Ugh, he is sketchy as fuck. I am going to discourage him. Sticking with Sammy. Mommy, look, it's the people from before. So it is, Mary. Ho there, travelers. I'm glad to meet our saviors again. I see you've arrived safe and sound. Because of your generosity, we were able to make it to the fort with food to spare. You saved our lives, plain and simple. Oh, what a cute laugh. Mommy, tell them about the gift. Hush, Mary, I will. Small gift is the harmonica, and it will serve us well. I somehow need to find money for a doctor. We're gonna sell some pelts first. We are gonna haggle to try and get the best price we can. Because we need it. Sell all 7. Let's see if I need to sell fish. I hope I don't, but I probably will. Position. I have $1. I'm gonna need to sell some fish. Okay. Let's haggle. Please work. Oof. Alright, I can get a decent amount off the fish. But it is gonna cost us fish. Okay, let me go back to the doctor. Oh, get fucked. I have $21. I can't help Delphine unless I sell more fish. Get the fuck out of here. Alright. He's back to 1 per fish. Alright, I'm gonna sell 25. I'm gonna need more than that. Okay. We at least need to heal her of the ailment. And then I can treat her later. Because we need to do something about the hygiene situation. Or they're all just going to get dysentery. I have to sell more fucking fish. This is not going well for me. Alright. I need him healed. And I still need to fix the fucking wagon. Okay. Let's see if I can do some trading for, I don't know, food? I'm gonna trade my Dragoon medallion already. Okay, what do you want from me? How much bait do I have? Do I have enough to trade 16, 13? I'm gonna come back to you. What do you want? You want more than I can give. Okay. But I have a chance at the toolboxes. I only have 1 medicine, and I don't want to give that up. 2 medicine. 2 medicine. I still don't really want to give that up, though. I will trade the bait. Okay. I have very little bait left. It's not great, but I needed protection for the whatchamahoosit. think I can actually buy one more depending on how much it costs here. I can't. I should be able to haggle, goddammit. Alright. Do I need rest? I should need rest, actually. Yeah. Alright. At least I should be able to stay in like a little hotel or something. Have $1 left over. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna end that here for now. And maybe I'll play more of it another day. Good night, guys. See you next time.